In a development that highlights the ongoing complexities within one of the world's most famous families, Brooklyn Beckham recently shared a pointed and surprising message on social media. This post appeared to firmly close the door on any immediate hopes for reconciliation or family reunion, as he made it evident that he had no interest in mending fences with his parents or siblings at that moment. The statement carried an air of finality, suggesting deep-seated frustrations or unresolved issues that had built up over time. For the public, accustomed to seeing the Beckhams present a polished, united front through years of media appearances, brand endorsements and shared family moments, this revelation came as a jolt, underscoring that even celebrity families grapple with private discord. In response, David and Victoria Beckham chose a subtle yet poignant way to address the situation indirectly. Rather than engaging in a direct rebuttal or public argument, they opted to comment on a nostalgic photograph posted by a respected British photographer named Platone. This image captured a moment from years earlier, featuring David Beckham in a setting that emphasized his role as a devoted father. The throwback snapshot showed David standing alone, but the focus was on the meaningful tattoos adorning his back, permanent reminders of his children, including Brooklyn, whose names and images were inked as symbols of enduring paternal love. The photograph itself evoked a sense of warmth and family unity from a simpler era, when the children were young and the dynamics within the household seemed harmonious. Platone accompanied the image with a heartfelt caption that recounted the day the photo was taken. He described how Victoria had arrived at the studio with Brooklyn, who was 7 years old at the time, along with Romeo, aged 4, and baby Cruz. The older boys, full of energy, burst into the space wearing football kits, playfully kicking balls, performing headers and showing off their budding athletic skills. It was a lively, chaotic scene that captured the essence of childhood joy and parental pride. Platone reflected on the deeper symbolism in the final portrait. Even though David appeared solo in the frame, the love for his children was visibly etched onto his skin. He concluded his caption with a salute to David, affirming that family is everything, and praising the football legend for embodying that principle through his actions and choices. David Beckham, upon seeing this resurfaced memory shared publicly, responded with a simple but loaded comment, "Good memories." Those two words carried significant weight, hinting at nostalgia, perhaps a touch of melancholy, and an acknowledgement of happier times that contrasted sharply with the current tensions. Victoria Beckham followed suit, adding her own tender remark in the comments section, "Brings back great memories." Her words echoed her husband's sentiment, reinforcing a shared sense of fondness for the past while subtly extending what many interpreted as an olive branch. By focusing on positive recollections rather than addressing the conflict head-on, the couple appeared to signal openness to healing, emphasizing love and connection over division. The contrast between Brooklyn's recent declaration and his parents' reflective responses could not be more stark. Brooklyn's post had been described in various accounts as shocking, explosive, or even scathing, suggesting it contained criticisms or revelations that challenged the public perception of the Beckham family dynamic. While the exact details of his statement were not repeated in every report, the implication was clear. He felt compelled to voice his perspective publicly, perhaps to assert independence or to air grievances that had lingered for some time. This kind of public airing is rare in high-profile families, where image management often takes precedence, making Brooklyn's move particularly noteworthy. For David and Victoria, responding through a third-party post rather than a standalone statement allowed them to maintain dignity and avoid escalating the situation. Their comments were brief, yet they spoke volumes about their approach to family matters, prioritizing sentiment and shared history over confrontation. The tattoos on David's back in particular serve as a powerful metaphor. They are permanent, unchangeable markers of commitment to his children, regardless of current circumstances. This visual reminder might have been intended, consciously or not, to communicate that parental love endures, even amid estrangement or misunderstanding. Observers have noted that such family rifts are not uncommon among celebrity offspring who grow up under intense scrutiny. Brooklyn, as the eldest, has navigated his own path in recent years, pursuing interests in photography, cooking, and entrepreneurship while stepping out from his parents' formidable shadows. Any perceived pressure to conform to the Beckham brand or expectations could contribute to friction. At the same time, parents in the public eye often face unique challenges in balancing discipline, guidance, and freedom for their children, especially when those children reach adulthood. The photographer's post and the subsequent comments from David and Victoria have been viewed by some as a gentle invitation for dialogue. By reminiscing about joyful moments from Brooklyn's childhood, the football tricks, the energy, the family presence, They indirectly reaffirm their affection and perhaps express a desire to recapture some of that closeness. Whether this gesture leads to private conversations or eventual reconciliation remains uncertain, but it demonstrates a preference for positivity over public sparring. In broader terms, this episode reflects the pressures of fame on family relationships. The Beckhams have long been portrayed as an ideal unit, successful careers, glamorous lifestyle and tight-knit bonds, but real life inevitably includes disagreements, growth pains and evolving boundaries. Brooklyn's decision to speak out may stem from a need for authenticity or space, while his parents' response highlights resilience and hope. The throwback photo with its focus on David's tattooed tribute stands as a quiet testament to unbreakable ties, even when strained.